Hi everyone, Kima here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's get into the 10 best and classiest summer 2025 nail trends. These are some really pretty, gorgeous, classy nail trends that we can all get into for each of our personalities and their friends. So let's do it. Okay, first up, I'm gonna cue in all the color girlies. Let's go color girlies. After all, it's summer. Color, color, color. And your indie brights are huge trend this summer 2025. They're kind of like your 2010s nostalgic colors, that nostalgia of those colors that we used to wear a lot during like the 2010s and throughout before we became so muted and minimalist and whatnot. Think about your cobalts, like vibrant cobalts. Think about that pink, that gorgeous bright pink, not neon, but that bright rich pink that we all wore during the summer months. Think about your greens, your bright greens. Again, not neon, but that rich, bright green. Those are almost kind of like primary nail colors. Okay, we were wearing them, so they're huge this summer. There's a lot of nostalgia around fashion this year, and also personality, maximalism. So I'm not surprised to see bright indie colors trending this summer. So if you're a color girly or you're a color woman and you love your bright colors, they're happening this summer. Next up, we have avocado tips. So yes, for those of us who love our avocados, I grew up in Jamaica, so we call avocado pear. But if you love your avocado, think about that avocado green. Avocado tips are huge. So you might used to be doing your French tips or pink tips or whatever color. Avocado green, it's huge this summer and I love it. I love it for all of us who want a change, who want to switch up, who want to try something new. Or if you love that green and green is your color. I mean, summertime, we're always going to have some variation of green because, greenery. Okay, we're going to have some variation of green, some variation of blue coming up. Blue is coming up in this video. So think about that avocado green being a great color. You can do all French tips or you could mix it up and do these 2 fingers French tips and the rest of them whole. However you envision it for yourself. I'm putting examples on screen so you can see how those avocado nails are working their way out and happening. So yes, avocado tips. And more so skinny tips because it's not a usual color for tips, so you don't want to overdo it on your hand. So skinny thin avocado tips, love those. Huge summer 2025 nail trend. All right, next up we have the British manicure. Now the British manicure is apparently the softer, more delicate take on your French manicure. It is supposed to give you that sheer, soft, almost like clean, healthy looking nails. And more so on the shorter side, I do feel though if you love long nails and you're wearing long nails, you could definitely do the British manicure on the longer side. It's funny because I didn't quite know that there was a British manicure. I know, of course, there's an American manicure and there's a French manicure, but I didn't know there's a British one. And so the British one is clean, simple, no fuss, but with a nice little glaze and looking almost like your nails is in its natural state, but it got some help. So definitely think about your British manicure as a huge summer 2025 nail trend. I like it. I think it's classy, especially for folks who love to still keep their nails clean, crisp, and simple. This is for you. Next up, we have Pastel Ombre. So think about your pastel colors, the ones that speak to you. Ask your manicurist to kind of like play around with it. You want to play around with yellow and pink. You want to play around with like light blue and yellow. You want to play around with like a butter pink and a soft powdery, soft orange. Not quite orange, but it can be a pastel, that soft orange. You want to think about that soft lavender mixed with like your baby powder pink. Chef's kiss. So yes, Pastel Ombre, huge. I find that one to be one of the most fun in-betweener. So it's not too colorful and it's not too minimalist. And it's a nice one that you could choose soft colors, soft pastel colors to wear and still style colors in your outfits around. So love it. Pastel Ombre, definitely happening for nails this summer. So hi, if you're new here, I'm Kima. Welcome to my channel. My channel focuses on classy fashion and elevated lifestyle. If that is you or something that interests you, I would absolutely love to have you here. So do please subscribe to my channel. All of my videos come from that angle. So we do talk about trends here, but we're not trendy, if that makes sense. We talk about classic trends that most of us have worn, have in our closets, or are buying and adding to our closets that are more timelessy feel. So welcome, please do subscribe. All right, next up, this should come as no surprise, but the next nail trend for summer 2025 is a color, and I can let you guess the color because you've seen this color everywhere, from fashion to shoes to home decor. Well, I don't know if it's in home decor because I wouldn't be quite home decor in that color. But butter yellow is such a soft, delicate color that I think is just so pretty. And I am on the butter yellow train. I've been on it. It's really been kicking up since last summer actually. I love butter yellow. I think it goes really, really well on dark skin, all variation of dark skin, and if you have olive skin too. If you're really pale and light, I would absolutely say no to butter yellow. It's gonna wash you out and it just won't fit well. And it's okay to sit that color trend out. But butter yellow nails, huge. I did butter yellow back in spring. Huge in spring, still in summer. It's still such a vibrant, beautiful, fun color. It also somewhat, for someone like me who that color goes well with my skin tone, it almost gives me a nude minimalist feel. But of course, it's a color trend for spring and summer. Spring, summer, it's still kicking up. And so butter yellow nails, lots of different color variations from C&D, D&D, OPI, SE, they all have butter yellow color and you can definitely get into it. It's trending. It's happening this summer. Next up, this is for my nudist and my extreme minimalist, and for the girlies who are like, this is my nail color and I never change it. Your whipped vanilla. And so the whipped vanilla, what I do like those was, as I was looking up examples of whipped vanilla, initially I was like, oh, it's gonna lead into that family of the mocha mousse as the color of the year, but no. Actually, you can have like whipped vanilla that is kind of like a pinky undertone. So for my nudists who like their pinks, you can get a variation of that pink whipped vanilla. It can also be white whipped vanilla. It can also be cream beige color, anything that has that subtle, even like a really off butter yellow can give a whipped vanilla effect. And I was like, my, was I wrong? Was I wrong that this is just gonna be one specific? And I love when color trend or any kind of trend lend to you having your own interpretation of what that means to you and your style. And you could definitely do that with the whipped vanilla nail trend. So yes, nudist, minimalist, this one's for you. And if you're a color girl and you wanted a break, it's for you too. All right, here's another one that is not a surprise because it kind of made its way over from fashion, shoes, into nails, and that's your polka dot. Polka dot, huge summer, especially in your dress trends and in your fashion trend. Polka dot along with nautical, like I'm wearing this nautical H&M top. They have, I don't know if it's still available. I'll link it in the description down below. If not, I think J. Crew and a couple other places that have pretty much the same vibe. So this is my nautical, but anyway, we're talking about polka dot. At first I was like, is this like classy? How do I think? How do I feel? But I was like, you know what? You don't have to do all 10 fingers. You could just do these ones. I'm not flicking you off. This is my ring finger. Or you could do these two that I like to do, or you could just alternate and make it fun. But because it's such a huge trend, I find it so that if you're wearing like a polka dot dress and you wanted to give that little nod to the dress, you know, this is gonna work. The little polka dot design on your nails is gonna work. I can see it. I can see it in an outfit. I can see someone and I'm saying, ooh, cutesy. So polka dot nails, huge this summer 2025, and I find it to be classy because polka dot is a very classic print. So let's get into it. Stick with me here. We're almost through. Number 8, summer 2025 nail trend is your glazy blues. And this is coming off of like just your blues for summer, your ocean, your skies, just that it's such a summery color. I go for blue during the summer. I think I wore blue already. Right now I'm wearing this light green. I don't know if you can see it really well on camera, but it's really soft and delicate and I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. But think about your glazy blues and more of like your soft glazy blue. In the first trend, I talk about like your cobalt blue, but that might not be a blue for everyone. So think about your glazy soft blue. And what that means is that it has a really shiny top coat. You can also probably do something almost like a chromey top coat on a soft blue, a light white, like pearly chrome to give it that glazy look and feel. It's almost interpreting like the sun shining in the sky, just glistening, or the water, the sun shining on the water, glistening. So it's glazy blue skies and water, summertime hay. That's my interpretation all around for it. So think about your glazy blues. Lots of blue options out there. Like I said, you can just do a nice glossy top coat if you do your nails at home, or you can do your gel manicure, which gives you that glossy top coat already, or ask for or do chrome, but the pearl color chrome on that soft, delicate blue to give it that glazy look. So yes, it's happening. Blues, love it. All right, everyone, the next summer 2025 nail trend that is huge are beachy designs. Anything beachy design. So this is for all the women who love a design, some type of design on their nails. I'm not a huge design girl. It's expensive. Okay, like, can we talk about the price for a manicure and pedicure? My shop just went up. Okay, I went and they're like, we went up. And I used to go consistently every 2 weeks. I was like, girl, you're gonna be seeing me once a month because I can do my nails. And they're already pricey. I kid you not. I cannot even say how much I have to pay for my nails. But anyway, let's get back on track. Beachy designs. So if you love your designs, think about doing beachy ones this summer. It could be like a shell, it could be 3D or just like lightly painted. It could be a pearl, like a little pearl design or pearl painted design. It could be fish, or it could be that illusion of water falling on your nails. Many different ways to interpret beachy designs and what that means to you. It could be even palm trees, right? It could be sand-like feel and look or whatnot. And you have lots of manicurists who are just so talented that can really bring these dreams to life. So if you love or really enjoy designs on your nails, think about something beachy, vibey for summer. I mean, it's nothing new really, but I'm just reminding you because it's also trending and happening. So beachy designs happening for summer 2025 for our nails. Okay, everyone, the final nail trend for this summer is your soft lilac. And this is also coming off of the pastel feel that we always get in spring and summer. It's also in our fashion pastel vibe, and we talked about pastel ombre. The soft lilac is also in that pastel family. I absolutely love it. Purple doesn't work for me on my nails because it just doesn't go with my skin tone, but soft lilac does. It has that soft chalky undertone that washes out the harsh purple. So if you're dark skin, if you're olive skin, I would highly recommend a soft lilac-y lavender color. And so it's a huge trend because again, the pastels that are still a summer color, spring and summer color, no surprise to see pastels and colors popping in as nail trends for the season. So think about your soft lilac or your soft like lavender, lilac, lavender. I interchange it. If you have a darker skin tone, olive skin tone, it's going to look great on you. If you have a lighter skin tone, white skin tone, then I would go a little bit more purple, but not too deep purple so that it complements your skin and give that beautiful contrast. And you can look classy, gorgeous, and fabulous. All right, everyone. So that's it. 10 classy summer 2025 nail trends that are huge. They're classy, they're classic and timeless, and also fun in the mix of it because we should be having fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're going to try any of these trends or if you wear any of these trends already. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Say hello. I usually find that my nail trends video aren't my typical audience, everyday audience, but if you like classy anything overall, stay with me and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.